Welcome to Wise Beyond Bitcoin, where you come for education, analysis, and opportunities in blockchain and crypto. My name is Lucas, and I'm happy to share with you the exciting news of the historic ending of another auction on the first round of Polkadot Parachain auctions. The second winner officially is Moonbeam. That happened today on the international celebration of Thanksgiving. We all give thanks for the abundance and time to spend with each other and family and friends, all that good stuff. So we also celebrate innovation and technology and the abundance that comes from participating in cryptocurrency projects. I mean, it is truly the cornucopia. Look, the gift that keeps on giving. If you'd like to learn more about this, you know what to do. We talk about many ecosystems. We've covered a little bit about the DAOs and Time, the Olympus forks on Avalanche and other ecosystems, Phantom, Harmony One, Cosmos, Osmosis, and Lunatic. We got more coming. We love to share this journey with you. So please drop your comments if you know about what's going on, because there's so much happening. We can only take in a sliver, and we're all learning this technology and this language together as it's developing. It's DeFi. It develops from all of us participating. This is not financial advice. This is just education. This is entertainment. We are going through this together, right? Do it with at your own risk. Do your own research. To BYOB, be your own bank. And without further ado, let's get right into it. The celebration is, one of the blue chip layer one smart contract platforms in all of crypto, of course, is Polkadot. Polkadot is founded by one of the main founders, this Vitalik, Charles Hoskinson of Cardano, and Gavin Woods of Polkadot. And I'm sure there are more that I don't know the full story to, but those are three of the main guys. And out of those three main guys, I feel that the developer of Luxo token, an NFT platform, is also one of the early developers. But going back to the story, Polkadot, Gavin Woods is known for bringing a lot to writing the code of Solidity and really the whole development of Ethereum and smart contracts in the space. So having all of them branched off to foresee the limitations of scalability and decentralization and the trilemma, they all went out doing their thing. And here we are years later, and we can see the development, the decentralized applications that are starting to come about on these different networks. Well, that being said, historic times we're in. Kusama just recently in the last year, if you look at its meteoric run up in the last year from $70 or shucks, I don't remember what it was or where it's at right now. I'm going way down. I'm sure I passed it up. It went up to a few $100s per token on, or per coin, pardon me, it's its own chain. And it is the canary network, so to speak, the test network for Polkadot. It's where projects launch first that are, here we go, bada bing. So Kusama 348, it's been up over 400. But when you look at its rise now, we just went through a lot of projects that have successfully launched their Crowdloans, their auctions, and they are developed and developing and working and doing their thing. So this is, I show you Kusama. Past performance is not indicative of the future, obviously. However, I mean, we're talking about a year ago, right? We're talking about just a year ago, it was at $30, and now today it took trade over 300, right? Now that doesn't mean that that's going to happen a year from now, right? However, it is indicative of proper, placement. Value placed properly in blockchain and crypto do see returns that appear to be ridiculous and unsustainable to those in traditional finance, and they are in that mindset. However, it's not ceteris paribus, not all things being equal. This is a revolutionary, innovative technology that has the ability and is disrupting many sectors of economies. And it is just in its early foundation developmental stages. So that being said, okay, going back to congratulations, Polkadot. If you want to know more, if you'd like to understand more about Polkadot, Kusama, the ecosystem, and how the auctions and the crowd loans work, well, we're going to leave all the links below as we do, and we're going to walk through these too. That being said, okay, so now you look at Kusama, here we go, a year later. Well, Polkadot just started its auction. We're in the first round of auctions right now. And I'm going to link I'm going to give you a really neat link below in the description so that you can actually see the time and who's winning and all the details, all the info, parachain info. So here we go. Polkadot, obviously it's recently started to have a spark of life again, but I feel, this is not financial advice, and of course a lot of it has to do with all of the markets in general, as they're definitely connected, correlated, and there's causal relations for that. So Polkadot, with all of the development that's coming out of the parachains, all the auctions that are coming, there will be an increased need for Polkadot because it is DOT that is used for the crowd loans, for the auctions. You need DOT to secure that parachain. So for people who would like to be early on a project or to help support a project early on, they're going to need to not acquire Tether, not acquire USD, not DAI, don't swap it there. No, it's only Polkadot. It's a network oriented system. And I will show you later how neat it is that you directly from your own native Polkadot wallet can see which auctions, which are live, and you can enter directly from your own wallet without having to search through YouTube or websites and find other people telling you about projects. You can find the projects and find their websites directly from your wallet, which is very neat and handy. So what is a parachain auction? Well, it is it's a time, it's a slot, it's a time where, okay, here we go. A method used to auction ships. Oh, it's modeled after a method used to auction ships in the 16th century, where the winner was the highest bidder, which determined after a random amount of time determined by the system. Auctions for both Polkadot and Kusama function similarly, and teams bid using two pieces of information: their bid amount and slot duration. Project teams bid using DOT or Kusama, KSM for Kusama. What is a crowd loan? A crowd loan. So the auction is a parachain auction is just basically this. They only have so many parachains that they will accept onto the Polkadot ecosystem. So they're going to say, hey, we can only fit 5 people. Whoever can raise the most amount of Polkadot, will let those 5 people come. And during that time frame, there's different time slots. And we're going to actually, if I scroll down, here we go. The first one has ended. It ended November 18th. It went here from November 11th, November 18th. The second one just ended today, which is the celebration, November 25th, of Moonbeam, because Moonbeam was just declared the winner. And now we're in the middle of the third. Actually, we just began the beginning of the third. And then we're in the middle of the whole parachain auction series, the first 1 through 5 auctions. Now 6 through 11, the dates, are they set? So the dates are already set, and you can see who is already set to be in. Ooh, big fan of Darwinia Ring, and they've been working to bring interoperability to the Polkadot ecosystem for a long time behind the scenes. So it's pardon, it's fun to see them here officially entered into the crowd loans. But going back to auctions 1 through 5, here we go. So these are who you have to choose from. Now, of course, parachains.info, you have all this detailed information. and you can click join now through their website and get the bonus, because I'm sure that whoever built this website has a referral link here, and there you get the referral link bonuses. So this is a great resource for you. Hey, maybe in the future we'll have our referral link below, but at the moment, that's not what we have. It's educational resource, and you've got this referral link that you can use for your 5% bonus. Probably could make one, but let's see here. And there you go. So who do you think is going to win? It's Astar was in the lead. However, Parallel Finance just popped up, and you can see it's very close with 8. That's not 8 million dot. Is that 8 million? It is. It's 8.5 million dot, and here's 8.1 million dot. So it looks at the moment, never can tell, still early. It looks at the moment that these are going to be the top 4 winners of the auctions, regardless of who, if Astar can pop back out, or if Parallel stays on top with over 8 million dot, it appears that they will be the ones to take over through December 9th. That'd be a lot to overcome. However, it can happen. Now, the question is Clover Finance, Manta, Affinity, which is getting a lot of support, and Lightentree. If I say it properly, we'll find out. Lightentree, Lightentree. It's been around for a while, and it has strong support too. However, Clover Finance and Manta Network seem to be dominant right now. Do your own research. We will do more videos on these protocols in particular later down the road, but we have one in particular to show right now, and that is Astar. So celebration goes to Moonbeam, because here we go. Moonbeam auction 2 just ended, and they won. Akala won the first one. Congratulations. And you can go through their site, and we'll link the Moonbeam website so you can research Moonbeam, learn more about what Moonbeam. They're the equivalent of what Moonriver is to Kusama, if that means anything to you. If it doesn't, well, then read about it. Because we're going to move on to the actual website. In fact, the website where you have your own wallet. In fact, how can I participate in Crowdloans? It tells you when Crowdloans start, you'll see join now button in the Crowdloans table below. This button will lead to polkadotjs.org or to Parachain project website, where you may get additional bonuses from a project team for your Crowdloan contribution. Both ways use Polkadot's native Crowdloan mechanism. This ensures that your DOT Kusama will be received back to you automatically. So if you click on this link, it will take you to your Polkadot wallet. And of course, it'll take you to the accounts tab. And through this wallet, you actually have access to Polkadot. You see these other networks that are built on here. There's Kusama and Parachains, and more being built. So this is the Polkadot ecosystem. I'm not going to switch networks right now. You can also stake. You stake directly through this wallet right here. And what's really neat is when they actually have ongoing Crowdloans auctions happening, you can directly contribute right from your wallet. And we shall do a live example. May this go to the abundance of the Polkadot ecosystem, to Astar network. What a blessing it is to be alive. What a blessing it is to spend time with family and friends. What a blessing it is to be a part of the development of this new technology, this new emerging ecosystem, all these different chains, whatever layer, whichever community you're a part of, it's still brand new. If you're just learning about blockchain technology, if this is foreign and you need to go back to the beginning, it does not take long to catch up. It's as simple as learning an email address and a password to hold your account, and storing your junk mail and your spam and having a folder. If you could figure that stuff out, this cryptocurrency, blockchain, metaverse, NFTs, it's becoming more user-friendly every day. And it's just the beginning. This is the first Polkadot Parachain. So we're going to do a live example. Now you have to have a minimum of 5 Polkadot to contribute at a time. So even if you've already contributed 5 and you're saying, or 7, you say, I just want to contribute 2 more. Nope. Every time you contribute, you have to contribute a minimum of 5. We'll do a live example. I like to do live examples to show how these work. So we'll say contribute to see if we can help Astar bump it up a little bit. And we'll do at this time the minimum 5. And Polkadot has its own. We'll verify it through your extension, your Polkadot extension wallet. Everything is secured and protected. That's the beautiful thing about smart contracts and blockchain. Actually, at this moment, because I've been working on the network recently, it may not even ask. We'll see. Yes, it does. It should every time. There we go. I was going to say, I didn't click remember my password, but you can if you're going to do a lot of work on your computer and you feel comfortable and safe and protected in what you're doing. So this is, we like to do this live. I know it's hard to tell because of how clean and beautiful and crisp our videos come out, and the lighting and the audio, but these are unedited. They go with the flow. So if we make a mistake, we make it together. And if we do it right, we do it right. And that worked out. Live action. And it shows it updated 12. I like that. That's a beautiful star. That's a beautiful number for stars, right? This is zodiacal. Very, very I don't know. Well, let's not go down that route right now, but that's so you should learn about what you're doing before you go into it. And I should have clicked homepage. I already actually had that tab aside. And I am a fan and have been a fan of this project already. But if you're interested in doing it, you've got Polkadot. You get Polkadot from what if you have Coinbase, do you have KuCoin, do you have Binance? Are you just now getting into it? Do you want to get Bitcoin, Ethereum for your first time? Ryan mentioned a great resource. If you have cryptocurrency and you're not familiar with exchanges, there's the StealthX. Now, this is not a decentralized exchange at the moment. It's however, it is very functional and it works to take, I don't want to say every cryptocurrency, but a vast majority of what exists out there in the different chains as well, not just different tokens. And it's very, very fast. It's very efficient, and they've got great customer service, being that it is not decentralized. So that being said, but they focus on privacy, and they've got a great basket of assets to choose from. I'm not sure their liquidity, but for these needs, they're just fine. Now look at this. We're bullish on Cosmos. We've talked about, check out our video on how they're ruling the airdrops giveaway free money crypto ecosystem on top of their just amazing fast transactions and cheap transactions on that. We've shown, in fact, we use osmosis built on the Cosmos Tendermint in that IBC network for our LPV video, specifically because of that functionality. Ethereum, everyone knows about the value. It is the prime mover in DeFi and smart contracts. It's the ultimate blue chip. It's where the most value is locked. The total value locked here on Ethereum is larger than probably most of the others combined. So that being said, they're growing fast. Okay, maybe not most of others combined. That was a little much. We have to go look at the market caps and find out for sure. Okay, so here you go. But here's a hub. This is a virtual machine hub to bring together Ethereum virtual machine, native chains, all of those, which means everything your MetaMask holds. Let's port it over, and you've got one place to check your balance. You've got one place maybe to stake through and to access applications and dApps through. So a star token like the Kusama or Polkadot token, it's the token that's used for staking on the network and transactions. So that is the value to be built in this multi-chain Polkadot dApp hub, formerly known as the Plasma Network. And if you want to learn more about it, of course, do your own research. If you'd like to jump in the Polkadot auction, you've got time. The whole purpose of this was to show you that you've got time. Were they saying 22 days in 3 hours is when all of the auctions end? I believe that's what that's going. What is the minimum? 5 Polkadot is the minimum. When will you get it back? Well, if the project wins, you will not get your Polkadot back for quite some time. It could be up to two years, 96 weeks on Polkadot. So that's 2 years, right? However, you get your Polkadot back with the tokens generated from the auction. And who knows, you may get NFTs, you may get airdrops, you may get rewards in other ways for being an early supporter. You may not, but it's fun because this is historic times. These are the very first auctions on the Polkadot blockchain ecosystem. So if you could throw a little bit to support one of these that you'd like to see thrive, and you're already in Polkadot, and as we say, one of the things about DeFi and crypto is if you're hodling Polkadot from Coinbase account or from KuCoin or somewhere, and you're like, I really hope Polkadot does well, and I want to see. These are not centralized systems. They're built from the grassroots. They're built from those who are supporting it and staking it, engaging. So yeah, take some off chain, take some off someone else, hold your own keys, stake it on chain yourself. Participate in one of these directly from your wallet with something that you can afford to lose, or something, this is all highly experimental and educational. It's just something that you could afford not to lose, to learn with. And sometimes when you learn, the value that comes from the learning is even greater than the monetary value that comes back. However, it's nice when the monetary that comes back is still in the positive, which happens quite frequently in the world of crypto. Not being financial advice, I feel we've covered this pretty well. Congratulations to Moonbeam. Hope you feel a little bit more confident in your understanding of Polkadot parachain auctions. At least you've got the information where to go to learn more. And I highly encourage, if you don't already have your own Polkadot substrate wallet, then you acquire one for yourself and link up. If you've got a Polkadot account somewhere else with the private keys, you can actually import and you can operate it through this portal, which is even safer to do, and get an extension and operate it through this portal. And of course, you can contribute directly. You can stake directly. Your keys, your keys, you're in control, your keys. So that's the way it works. Your keys, you're in control, and you stake it, you send it, you contribute directly to Crowdloans, and you subscribe, you hit the notification bell if you would like to be alerted to this stuff and learn more about all these different ecosystems that we enjoy sharing about. We definitely are not maximalists of any kind. And as they say, you look at this top 10 a year from now, many of these will not be here. Many new ones will, because it is a very dynamic, fast emerging ecosystem. You know where to go. You know what to do. Until the next time, have a beautiful day. Namaste.